Yeah. We watched the extra inning game with the Badgers. It was really nice. It was the summer of 19, I think, was the last time we went up there. Yeah. And then we did the whole behind the scenes tour of Fenway, and oh, it's nice. Madam Interpreter, how you doing?
I'm fine. How are you? Thank you.
I'm well. Ma'am, if you would raise your right hand for me.
Yes.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm you will truthfully and accurately interpret the conversation of court and the defendant today?
Yes, I do.
Would you please state your name and your certification, ma'am?
Yuk Ling Hung. Last name spells Heung.
All right.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right, baby.
係啊，黃小姐，我係你嘅翻譯。而家法官要你講你全名。
我叫黃偉秀。
哦。
三華俾大哥偉秀嚟啦。
汪威少。
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 All right. She's charged with solicitation of prostitution.
I'm sorry. The noise is kind of very low volume.
She's charged with solicitation of prostitution.
OK， 佢話你咧係被檢控咧就係嫖娼賣人。
I understand she's been given copies of paperwork and advised of her rights.
咁咧，佢知道咧你咧係，你聽我講，法官知道咧你已經有啲文件咧俾你知道咧你可以去放棄你嘅權利。
你大聲啲，我耳朵聾㗎，聽唔到。
Okay. Your Honor, she wants me to speak louder because her hearing is not so good. So I'll repeat that again. Okay.
Okay.
佢話咧，佢知道咧，你咧手上咧係有啲文件，咁你嘅文件咧就係你係可以去放棄你自己嘅爭辯嘅權利。
我要爭辯，因為我冇做到。
Okay. I don't want to waive my rights. I want to because I did not do what I was accused for.
Okay. Based on her application, she does qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative, so she has an attorney now.
OK， 咁咧佢話可以咧同你咧係安排一個嘅辯護律師。OK。
Deputy, criminal history.
She shows no history, no tracking on her.
Okay.
你可以將成件事解釋冇？
我聽唔清楚，大聲。I'm sorry, she's talking to me. I cannot really hear her clearly. I'll tell her to speak louder. 你可唔可以講大聲聽？
我喺洛杉磯坐飛機去華盛頓旅遊，因為我同我男朋友失咗戀，我失咗戀，心情唔好，我係去華盛頓旅遊嘅。
OK， 等一等。So I like to explain. I flew from Los Angeles to Washington, and with my boyfriend, but we both had some, we fell out of love, and then she's going to continue. 跟住咧
ask her not to talk about what happened.
有一晚華盛頓夜晚半夜4點。
Yeah, don't let her talk about the facts of the case, ma'am.
你唔使講，法官叫你唔好而家講。OK。
Yeah, today's just to set her bond.
今日咧只係定你嗰個嘅個 bond 就係嗰啲嘅個俾錢嗰方面嘅嘢，即係。
Bond set at $5,000. Court date is tomorrow, March 7th at 8:30.
Sorry, 1 second. Okay.
It's okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Your Honor, is it $5,000 for
Yes.
tomorrow, right?
$5,000 is her bond, and her court date will be tomorrow, March 7th at 8:30.
8:30 a.m. OK， 咁咧而家法官咧就係會俾你要你俾個保金，咁咧保金嘅費用咧就係5000蚊，咁咧就聽日咧就上庭就係8點30分，即係聽日啦 聽日係7號啦，3月7號8:30上晝上庭。
我而家身上冇錢嘅，
I don't have any money now。
Okay. Well, then we'll see her tomorrow morning.
咁聽日
我要去洛杉磯借，
聽日上堂啦，OK。
咁我冇錢，
So it's okay. I don't have any money now。
Okay.
可以，OK。
好
總之聽日8:30上晝上堂上庭。
但係我冇錢交咧，我冇錢
唔緊要
交呢筆錢咧，
But I really don't have the money. She's keep on saying。
我信用卡又全部停咗。
唔緊要啊，法官話唔緊要，總之係聽日上庭8:30上庭。
去邊度上庭咧？
Which house I should go?
Back to her cell.
I'm sorry。
She should go back to her cell.
OK， 你而家係要翻你自己嗰個嘅監，即係而家嗰個監犯嘅地方。
唔該晒。
Look,
OK，thank you。OK，
thank you, ma'am.
you're welcome. Thank you。
We need you or somebody else tomorrow.
Next step is step on the red X. State your name. Say your name. Sir.
Marcus Carter. Mr. Carter, fully court charged of battery by a person detained in facility. Do you understand that charge? No? You don't understand? Nobody's asking you to admit anything. Do you understand what they charge you with? Are y'all muted?
No.
No. Okay. I'm gonna take silence as affirmation. I like that. Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint a public defender to represent you.
What was
Bond
that?
set at 5,000 on the new charge. No contact with the alleged victim. Court date's April 17th, 9 o'clock. Good luck, Mr. Carter. In my face. I like silence. Mr. Renteria, you're back. What is this? This is
How are you
great.
today, sir?
Mr. Renteria, is there
Judge,
is there anything else coming?
Sir, I hope not. At this point, I'm just trying to save my job.
You hope not.
I just want to save my job. That's it. I gotta pay this man to defend me from his erroneous charges. I just want to go back to my job.
Judge, it was my concern. It was my concern yesterday that he would face additional charges, and all they're doing is delaying his ability to get out of jail. He has court in Washington County tomorrow. Hopefully, he'll be released today, and we can make that appearance.
We're going to try it again, but I may need to call the Panama City Police Department and find out what's going on. I've done that in the past when they do that, when they trickle in like this.
If I could just say something.
I wouldn't.
No,
Yeah, I'm pre-trial releasing you, Mr. Renteria. I'm doing all
Yes,
I
sir.
can.
Thank you, sir.
As soon as I see you, I'm letting you out, but
I really hope I do not see you tomorrow. You're a nice guy. I hope I don't see you tomorrow.
I hope not. I hope you come down here and you go to pre-trial release at 9 o'clock, before 9 o'clock, and you're gone.
I hope so too.
All right.
Thank you,
No
sir.
contact. Still no
No
contact, okay?
contact. I can't.
I know.
Thank you,
Wait for
Your
the
Honor.
light.
Thank you, sir.
Wait for the light to come on. You're fine. No, stand there. Yeah, what was his court date?
that's all I have, Judge. Man,
Yes, on the same court date, it's going to be March 27th. We're
Next.
trying to keep them all together.
Thank you.
Red X, ma'am.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sign. State your name. Your name, ma'am.
Who's the officer?
Say your name again.
Mr. Cal, before the court on resisting officer without violence, or sorry, with violence. You understand that?
I believe all of this was very much fabricated.
Nobody asked that. Did
Story.
anybody ask that? I didn't
I
ask
don't-
that. I asked if you understood what you were charged with. Say yes
Yes,
or no
sir.
question.
Yes, sir.
I understand you're giving copies of paperwork and advise you of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
You make too much money to qualify for the public defender, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change and you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself.
Yes, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
Nothing says 17 DUI and resistance.
All right, I said 5,000 resisting with, Court date's gonna be April the 7th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
Wait. Step on the T on your right. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, ma'am. Oh, you're not next. Which one are you? No, step out real quick. Jones.
Jones.
Sarah, we're gonna get you a copy. No, step on the red X. State your name.
Jessica Mary Jones.
Ms. Jones, you're for the court charged with driving under the influence of damage to personal property. You understand that charge?
You understand what you're charged with?
Yes,
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
yes.
Joe, Mr.
Morning,
Turner,
Judge.
how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Were you with Rob Wyatt last night during the Alabama-Florida game?
No, I was not. I did watch it at home and dadgummit.
It was typical. Typical.
Yeah,
I mean, regular season basketball there's nothing less exciting.
right. Yeah, especially now everybody's tired, just trying to get ready for the tournament.
It's meaningless. We're all just walking around doing nothing.
Right.
What would you like to tell me about Miss Jones?
I would like to tell you that while she lives in Jacksonville, she's recently accepted a job in Bay County, and her boyfriend lives in Bay County, so her ties to Bay County are getting stronger. As well, she's not a flight risk. The warrant came out on 3-4. She's promptly surrendered herself on 3-5, and I'm not aware of any criminal history.
All right, deputy, criminal history?
DUI, Texas. That's it.
2500 court dates, March 7th at 8:30. Good luck. No
Thank you.
alcohol while you're on release.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, ma'am. State your name.
Jessica Gilmore.
You can face the TV.
Ms. Gilmore, you're fully court charged driving under the influence. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
That's true.
All right, ma'am. Based on your application, you make too much money to qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself. Deputy, criminal history?
Just a domestic and then aggravated assault in 18. That's it.
2500 court date, March 7th, 8:30, no alcohol.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next.
Seriously?
There you go. State your name.
Jennifer Wilson.
Ms. Wilson, you're fully court on a failure to appear for a domestic violence battery. I think.
That was late.
Yes, Andrew.
Yes, you can do it. That would be awesome.
Oh, you messed up on the diversion program.
On the what?
You signed up to do the diversion program, but you didn't follow through apparently.
All right, I followed through. I paid as much as I could, and I made my last $200 payment the first of this month. Yeah. Been talking with Jessica. No, PO.
Yeah.
And I've been in and out of the hospital. Due to the fact that I've had liver transplant. Take certain medications. I've been sitting there, helping with my medications and then reminds me to take them. So he's my primary caregiver.
Okay. All right, Miss Wilson,
Yes.
I'm going to release you on your own recognizance, but you got a court date tomorrow morning, March 7th, 8:30.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Slide over to your right. In front of the signature pad so you can sign. The light's on. Go ahead and sign up there. Next.
I know what the city was doing last night.
Can you get it?
I'll find out if you sign this one.
State your name, ma'am.
Ms. Beeman, you're fully court charged with procuring for prostitution. You understand that charge?
Yes.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes.
Based on the application, finds you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No.
Deputy, criminal history, Ms. Beeman?
Alabama domestic 23, Florida FTA DWLSR 19, VOP 21, habitual 18.
Bond set 5,000. Court date's going to be tomorrow morning, March 7th, 8:30.
Hold on one second. Let me get her. Step over to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. State your name.
Employee for the court charged with operating a motor vehicle without a license. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
You're given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, you do qualify. Go ahead. The public defender represents you, so you have an attorney now. Deputy, criminal history?
I heard, it was weird. They have her in absconder status, but it would have ended 2/27. Apparently Stevenson signed something last year. It's just a weird scenario on her. That she may be still on probation or something to that effect.
Oh. Well, Ms. Blue, are you still on probation?
I would have been off probation February 27th.
You would have been, but were you off probation?
Yeah, no, wait, what's that? No.
Okay. I'm just gonna set a monetary bond of 2,500 and let Judge Stevenson figure out what he wants to do.
Step, court date,
Oh, tomorrow, March 7th,
Yes,
8:30.
step on the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, ma'am. Step on the X. State your name.
Marshal, before the court charges class inspect with intent to defraud. You understand that charge?
Understand what you're charged with?
Yeah, yeah.
I understand you can give me copies of paperwork and advise of your rights. Is that true, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender representative, so you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
No.
Deputy, criminal history?
She shows no history, no tracking with an ice hold.
Okay. Bond set at 5,000. Court date's going to be March 7th. I'm sorry, March 27th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, ma'am. State your name.
Jasmine Janae Smith.
Ms. Smith, before the court on a fugitive justice warrant out of the state of Georgia. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
It's a violation of probation warrant out of Douglas County.
Yes, sir.
The only question is whether or not you are the Miss Smith that Georgia is looking for. If you agree that you are, it is probably in your best interest to go ahead and sign the waiver of extradition by video in my presence. Otherwise, you risk sitting on dead time waiting for them to get to the process of getting a governor's warrant. What do you want to do?
I'm willing to sign the waiver, sir.
Okay, go ahead and sign the 5 copies by video in my presence. Return date's going to be April 6th,
For Georgia.
April 7th.
April 7th, 10-4.
So you gave them
A month.
30 days.
Mhm.
Don't give them a week. They either bring
You
them
bless
down.
me with 15 days, Your
Believe just bring them in. All right, there you go. Yeah, we don't want to lose them again.
Don't
That's fine.
have a reason on why.
So Douglas County, that's Douglasville?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
One more.
that's not far. Be all right. They
Thank you,
should
sir.
show up. They should show up and get you soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to send the spam real quick. Thank you.
God, why you putting the miles in my car? Where's the
Please.
sign?
Douglasville's not bad. I mean, if I was sending you to Georgia, Douglasville's where you want to go.
No, it ain't.
No, you want to go to Atlanta. I know.
I do that enough anyway.
That'll be a pleasure, sir.
Catch me in the air. State your name.
I'd like to see Pam.
I don't hear very well. Did he ask me my name? Did he ask me my name?
Yes.
Cheryl R. Walton.
Ms. Walton,
Yes.
ma'am, before the court on a violation of probation for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and cyber and a new charge of stalking. You understand those charges?
Yes, I understand them.
Okay, I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes.
All right, ma'am. Based on your application, you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you.
Little
Okay.
stocky
The
stock.
VOP, you've been ordered held without bond. On the stalking charge, I'm going to set a monetary bond of 2,500. Your court date on the felony VOP is April the 16th at 9 o'clock. On the new charge, it's March 7th at 8:30. No contact with the alleged victim. Good luck, ma'am.
Okay, that's my son and he's been following me.
Don't answer.
I have a question.
Wait, stalking her
On
son?
the- I go to 2 different courts, like, do I see,
Yeah, you'll see me tomorrow, and you'll see whatever judge got you on probation on that other date.
okay,
Dyer was,
We'll get you there.
Dyer was one, and then, the one that, the felony one, do I go to both of them?
Yes,
Okay, so who sets the one for the felony one?
Get an
they said it.
attorney.
It's already been set. It's April the
Okay, so
16th.
I just go once? I guess that's my question. Do I go once? I'm
Come on,
7
Floyd.
years old.
You got
Bad health and I have
Two court
cataracts and.
Two different court dates,
Got 2 court dates.
two-
but we'll
two
get you
court
there.
dates.
because
Yes,
you're gonna be-
but you're
you'll
held
be
without
custody.
bond, so
We'll
yeah,
get you
you're
there.
coming here.
Okay, thank you. Oops.
Next. Red X, state your name.
Hey, right where-
Ms. McLemore, before the court on a violation of probation. You've been ordered held without bond. Your court date is April the 17th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
Is
Hold
there
on.
any-
Yeah, no, it's just they have to keep you in rotation.
is there what?
Keep you in rotation.
There's no point in you coming today?
To get a copy of it, the official court date. Next. Red X, face the TV. State your name.
Right.
Spur the right before the court on a violation of probation for possession of a altered, what was originally possession of a fake ID card. You understand that?
Yes, yes, sir.
Order held out March 26th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, ma'am.
March 26th is your court date. Step behind her. Next. Gilliam. Read it. State your name.
Tiffany Gill.
Ms. Gillum, you go to court, charged an out-of-county warrant out of Okaloosa County. We're gonna transport you back over there for Okaloosa County because they've asked for you to be brought back before their judge. Return date is gonna be March 21st. Is that, okay. March 21st. You're right. Yeah, I was gonna get way too much. I
All right, step behind her at the signature pad. Next.
was about to. Hey. They would not that date. We wouldn't have seen her.
Red X, sir.
Way I could think her. Mr. Means, before the court charged a violation of operating a motor vehicle without a license. You understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
It's code. They got to tighten up some of these codes. These Not even violation stuff. All right, sir. I understand you've been given copies of paperwork, advised of your rights based on your application.
know. Are we done with the ladies?
I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, come on, Mr. Means.
The added charge. How much are your bonds right now?
PTR'd yesterday.
Pre-trial release. But just go to court after court. Get the pre-trial release officer, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, step to your right to the T. Miss, step over. When the green light comes on, you sign. Red X. State your name.
Okay, I think we're at normal speed now.
Mr. Wilson, you fully court charged domestic violence battery. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
All right. Is this another one where he's back on the docket because he didn't do his? Were you originally on PTI and didn't finish it?
Yes.
It was a
Okay.
quality group.
Judge Dyer set your bond at 5,000. Your court date is March 7th at 8:30. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, you're gonna sign. Next. State your name.
George Howard Pope Jr.
Mr. Paul, for the court charged with battery. Do you understand the charge, sir?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, finds you do qualify. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
What is it, Mr.
He
President?
gave you a public defender.
Oh, yes, yes, sir.
Deputy, criminal history?
He got him on probation for a battery.
Case number, ma'am?
23-3305 CF.
Just can't stop battering.
Oh,
I mean, I know it's fun, but you got to knock it off. My God.
day the 6th, of the 6th.
He's an old dude.
All right, Mr. Polk. On the battery bond set at 5,000. Right now it's a misdemeanor, but I don't know that it'll stay a misdemeanor. Your court date's going to be March 7th at 8:30. No contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victim. And in case 23-3305, I'm signing a warrant for violation of probation. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Step on the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next, Red X, sir. Here you go. State your name.
Mr. Cooper, before the court charged domestic violence battery is a second or subsequent offense and resisting officer without violence. Do you understand those charges?
Oh, there you go.
Can you
I
dumber
see
it
you've been given
down?
copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes.
Based on your application, if I find you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. Deputy Commissioner.
Can my VOP get ran concurrent with the new charges?
He's on probation with you for same victim.
Well, you know, probably not, but never give up hope, Mr. Cooper.
Say again?
If you plead to something on these new charges, they will probably run my VOP concurrent with it. If you plead to me on the VOP, I don't know that I'd be that nice. Do you have a case number, ma'am?
246022.
Those circuit judges are a lot nicer about my county court sentences than I am about my county court sentences sometimes. On the domestic violence battery is a second or subsequent offense, bonds 10,000. The resisting is 2,500. No contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party with the alleged victim, and I'm signing a warrant for violation of probation at 246022. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. When the light comes on, sign. Next. What was the court date?
That's important. March 27th at 9.
Thank you. State your name, sir.
Brian Portier.
So your full court for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon firearm. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
All right, sir. Based on your application, you're going to hire your own attorney to represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
I have an attorney already.
Excellent. Who is it?
Chris Scott.
Okay. Deputy criminal history?
19 resisting, 16 act bad on a pregnant victim. Prior to that, nothing since 7. That's not conviction history, it's arrest history.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
Onset at 50,000, no firearms, no contact with alleged victim. Court dates April 17th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Next. Red X, state your name.
Willem Robert Scott.
Mr. Scott, you're fully court charged of possession of child porn. You understand the charge?
Sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, you made too much money to qualify for a public defender, but the law recognizes your financial situation may change, in which case you can reapply later. You also have the option of hiring your own attorney or represent yourself. Any question about these options?
No, sir.
Deputy criminal history?
No history.
Oh. Onset at 10,000. No contact with anyone under the age of 18. No internet access. Court date's going to be April the 7th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Red X, sir, state your name.
John Brooks.
Mr. Brooks, you're fully court charged possession of methamphetamine, possession of paraphernalia, marijuana less than 20 grams of loitering or prowling, and resisting an officer without violence. Do you understand those charges?
Yeah.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes.
All right. Based on your application, you're going to hire your own attorney or represent yourself. Is that how you're going to proceed?
Yes.
Deputy criminal history on Mr. Brooks?
Pardon me?
23 FTA 19 domestic ag assault with a weapon. FTA on that, loitering 18 trespass, criminal mischief trespass, battery resisting, battery, 17 petty theft, marijuana distribution. His history is 3 pages back to 07.
Bonds 5,000 on the meth, 2,500 on the loitering, 2,500 on the resisting, 2,500 on the marijuana, and 1,000 on the paraphernalia. Random UAs directed by the court.
Sounds
Court
like a
dates will be
low-level rug dealer.
April 17th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Red X, state your name.
Mr. Torres, before the court charge of grand theft, you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true, sir?
Yes, sir.
I almost fell out of my chair when I signed this warrant, and it's a grand theft. This man allegedly, I'm not saying he did it, I'm just saying allegedly went into Ulta and took 2 hair dryers. You want to know how much the hair dryers were worth? 2 hair dryers. $1,100 for the 2 hair dryers.
Oh my
2
God.
hair dryer. I had no idea. So of course I asked my wife. My wife's like, "Yeah, that's probably a Dyson." So I looked on the paperwork. It's a Dyson.
I don't care
So
what it is. It would have been.
I don't know what's frightening. I don't know what's more frightening: the fact that 2 hair dryers comes to $1,100, or the fact that my wife knows the name brand immediately when I tell her the price. No, she does not have one. But my daughter, she was not sure my daughter doesn't have one.
Or that a grown man walked into an
That's
Ulta.
a more frightening thing. No, Dad probably bought it for her some way, somehow. Let's be honest.
He just didn't know.
Yeah, I had no idea I was paying that much money for a hairdryer. Mr. Torres, based on your application, you do qualify for the service of the public defender's office. I'm going to appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. Deputy, criminal history, Mr. Torres?
Yes, sir.
It's out of Texas, 25 unauthorized use of a vehicle, 24 DUI burglary, unauthorized use of a vehicle. Oklahoma, 24 DUI controlled substance, para, hit and run, and controlled substance out of Texas.
Just kind of making the circuit. Bond set at 15,000. Court dates March 27th, 9 o'clock. No contact with Ulta or Dyson.
Or Dyson.
Or Dyson. I had no idea. I mean, I was floored. She knew immediately.
Red X, sir.
Canberra has
State
one.
your name.
Ms. Fanbro, do you have a Dyson?
If I had the money, I wouldn't have it.
Okay. All right. I was just making sure.
Certain
What
things don't
the
make
hairdryer
sense. Just
do?
because you can doesn't mean you should.
What can a hairdryer do?
I haven't had heat in my hair in 10 years, so you know that's never gonna work out.
Mr. Davis, sir, you're for the court failing to register. You understand the charge?
You understand what you're charged with?
Yeah.
She's fun.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Based on your application, finding that you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that? Deputy, criminal history?
24 battery, Alabama 23 and 19 FTA, controlled substance Mara, and nothing locally since, looks like 05. One
Bond
other
says 5,000.
FTA.
Yeah. Bonds 5,000. Court dates March 27th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, son. Next. Red X, sir. State your name.
You should buy this.
I should. You know what?
You know that would be
Spare no
good.
expense for a good joke. I might buy one for Judge Clark. It'd be worth it. All right. He wouldn't appreciate it. Mr. Holmes, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, how about yourself, sir?
I'm well. Mr. Holmes, you're for the court on a habitual driving license suspended revoked. You understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, unless you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy, criminal history, Mr. Holmes?
Domestic in 24, FTA DWLSR in 21, FTA 21, false ID DWLSR 19, and another DWLSR way back in 14.
All right, Mr. Holmes, I'm going to set you a monetary bond of $2,500. They charge you with a felony, okay? So you need to make sure you understand this ramps up. I know everybody thinks it's just driving on a license that's suspended, but They've got you tagged with a felony at this time. I'm not saying it's gonna stay a felony, but that's what they've charged you with, okay?
Yes, sir.
Court date's gonna be March 27th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Step to your right to the T. When the green light comes on, sign. Red X, state your name.
Frank Wakefield.
Mr. Wakefield, you're before the court charged domestic aggravated assault and domestic violence battery. Do you understand the charges?
Yes, sir.
I understand you've been given copies of paperwork and advised of your rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, if you do qualify, I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender to represent you. So you have an attorney now. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Jeff, you criminal history?
Pay to register 24, registration 23 with the VOP. Several VOPs, 22 battery times 2, 21 federal register, some type of display, DWLSR, 20 para controlled substance, domestic, fleeing and lewd, DWLSR third, goes back to the 80s.
I said 25,000 aggravated domestic, aggravated assault domestic, and 5,000 on the battery domestic, no contact directly, indirectly, or through a third party alleged victim. Court date's going to be April the 17th at 9 o'clock.
Step to your right. Mr. Housley declined to make your acquaintance today.
I'm trying not to be offended. My feelings are kind of hurt. Kind of gets me in a soft spot. 5,000 the THC oil, 5,000 the failure to register. Is Mr. Housley on any kind of supervision?
No.
April 7th at 9 o'clock is going to be his court date.
Thank you.
You guys on that.
State your name, sir.
Is that free where?
Mr. Ware, you're before the court on a violation of probation for what was originally 2 counts of grand theft in front of Judge Register. You understand that, sir?
Yes.
Judge Register in his infinite wisdom has ordered you held without bond. Oh, I'm sorry. Apologize. Hold on. Back up. We need lights and sirens. Judge Register gave you a $5,000 bond.
Register?
That's what I said. I was in full automatic mode. I'd already, as soon as I saw the signature on I was stunned. Your bond's 5,000. Your court date's April 16th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Wait, no, she sent it to you. All right, step to your right to the T.
Yeah. Buy a lottery ticket. That's
Yes, sir, state your name.
Kenneth Larson.
Mr. Larson, you're before the court on a violation of probation for domestic violence battery by strangulation in front of Judge Register. Judge Register's back. Judge Register, or you held without bond. Your court date is April 16th at 9 o'clock. Good luck, sir.
Sat behind him at the signature pad. Next.
All right, we can call Ms. Tubbs' case.
It appears we have a SovCit emergency.
400-390201, the people of the state of Michigan versus Janaea Nicole Tubbs. This matter is scheduled today for a pretrial. Appearances for the record.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Elena Rozak on behalf of the people, P78815.
Good afternoon, Judge Dion Patillo, P82378, standby counsel for Ms. Janaea Tubbs.
Good afternoon. Coming in as the principal and beneficial equitable title holder, Janaea Nicole Tubbs, beneficiary, natural living being. Coming in UCC 1-207, UCC 1-308.
Counsel, where are we at on these matters?
Your Honor, I believe that this is going to go to trial on March 17th. We did have an opportunity once the court excused itself and gave the courtroom to us to review some of the digital discovery with the defendant. Not all of it. There is 5 different videos, 3 police officer body worn cameras, 2 scout car videos. One of them is of the front of the scout car looking out. The other one would be for the back seat of the scout car. We have not gone through every single one of them, but we went through 2 different angles of body cams and that covered the incident
This should be
that
good.
the defendant is charged for.
St. Patrick's Day treat.
I have a disagreement on what the actions were and what the facts are, and therefore that's what a jury trial is for.
Okay. Can you put on the record what the offer is, what the sentencing guidelines call for, and what you're gonna recommend as far as the sentence, just so Ms. Tubbs understands everything?
Let me just double check really fast.
Okay, okay.
It's long.
She said she's not in. On Zoom.
Oh, nice.
Is that Shaq's mom? The guy who's always rolling into court is Shaquille O'Neal. I get it's actually his name. Are you just making that up, Peg Leg, or is that a thing? Oh, DeShante, you don't want any part of this. Ah,
Okay, Your Honor, with the guidelines.
good catch. Might be.
35. The guidelines as charged, if the defendant were convicted of 1 count of carrying concealed weapon, 1 and 2 counts of resisting and obstructing a police officer, and the habitual second offense notice, the
good
guidelines would be
Lord.
7 to 28 months to a maximum of 7.5 years.
Is she habitual?
Yes, a habitual second offense.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
what's
it's adding
your
up.
offer?
It's
The
possible.
offer in this case, Your Honor, this is what I explained to the defendant also, is that there was a no reduced plea on this initially, and that the supervisors were asking for a mitigation package. Given the history of this case, there was no mitigation package that was submitted. The only thing that I could do at this point would be to ask the supervisors to consider something without the mitigation package and explain the history of the case and whatnot on my own. But I don't, in my conversations with the defendant, I don't know that is, I don't know where that would get us.
Okay, and what are you gonna be recommending if you, if she were found guilty at the time of trial?
Your Honor, it depends, but I would say somewhere in the realm of 2 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections, up to with a tail of 7.5 years with the habitual.
And ma'am, the court is no longer bound by sentencing guidelines. I could give you a sentence less than the sentencing guidelines. I could give you a sentence within the sentencing guidelines, or I could give even more than 28 months, which is 2 years and 4 months. Understanding that, would you like to talk with your attorney about seeing if you can get some type of an offer that you'd be agreeable to, or do you want to go ahead and do a jury trial?
I tried to find out what the offer was. She said she didn't have one.
All right. What kind of offer are you looking for me?
I really want a dismissal, but the
Okay,
only offer
not getting a dismissal, we're beyond that, so.
okay, I get that.
Okay,
Well, the only offer I can see is because I'm not a habitual. I've never been in trouble with
she said you're a habitual second.
I never had a gun charge. I've never
Well, I
had.
don't know about a gun, but a felony conviction?
It's, December
somebody- she's
13th.
Habitual second, what is it?
December 13th, 2013, fleeing and eluding in the 3rd degree in Calhoun County. It says that you were convicted.
How does Calhoun County have anything to do with Wayne County?
State of
It's
Michigan.
the state of Michigan. Okay, well, that charge was dropped, correct?
Well, it sounds like you were found guilty of something. You must either pled or had a jury
I
trial.
was dropped, that charge got dropped from my recollections. That charge was dropped.
Well, they're saying that
Found
it's-
guilty. What's the
it's
difference?
not. So anyway, tell me what if anything, you want the prosecutor to go and see about getting, what type of offer would you be willing to take, man?
If anything, probation,
Okay. All right, let me talk.
and no
to
jail
both of you.
time,
I'm sorry.
no jail time and probation. I'm sorry.
All right, let me talk with both the attorneys.
I do have
okay?
8 children.
I'm sorry, what?
I'm sorry, I do have 8 children, and I've been away from them already 7 months.
All right, so let's speak. Let me talk to both of you.
That's probably good for everyone involved. What's going on here?
Attention, esteemed viewers. If you are hearing this message, it means that you are sadly witnessing a dark moment in the history of legal discourse. Yes, it's true. Law Talk with Mike is experiencing what we in the business call a plot hole-sized lull. This is, of course, due entirely to Mike's, let's say, ambitious approach to preparation. And by ambitious, I mean utterly devoid. Yes, the very fabric of our legal system, as represented by this live stream, has encountered a, shall we say, temporal anomaly. A glitch, a hiccup, a veritable vacuum of action. And who is to blame? Why none other than our esteemed yet woefully unprepared host, Mike. So sit back, relax, maybe grab a snack. This musical interlude is just gonna be a thing. We'll get back to the legal stuff eventually, probably. So to fill the gaping void where insightful legal analysis should be, due to a lack of any ability to keep your attention, Mike has in his infinite wisdom decided to subject you to this artistic expression. God help us all. Please do not hold Mike accountable for this. Bless his heart, Mike didn't quite foresee these moments of dead air when he planned for this whole thing. He clearly has no idea what he's doing. So sit back, relax, and maybe grab a snack. This musical interlude is just gonna be a thing. We'll get back to the legal stuff eventually, probably.
Oh, okay. I knew you did. I know you did. That's cool. Yeah, we shoot together. So I was out with him. 3 years ago.
And release something or other with the Fulton County Sportsman Club. So we went out there with all the police officers. He's excellent.
Yeah, he is a hell of a shooter.
Yeah, I'm average to pretty good little bucks. Off average. But you may have to do this. It's only the second time I've ever done it. You got 10 mags with 6 rounds of each.
Yeah.
Right down in your knees.
Yeah.
And then with your left hand.
That's what we got.
But stop.
It is.
He did it.
How old is that?
He's something like that with all of them.
He does like
This can you, I would check and see how much jail credit she has.
Yes, Judge. I'll be right
Thank you. Once you got it, you can let us know back there.
Yes, please.
Would they run that concurrent with the other time that I spent in Calhoun County?
No, that's a separate case. We want to know how much time you've been locked up with us.
On the highway claiming free. No power over me says my plea. I'm a sovereign in denial. Gonna be here for a while. Justice lies and takes a seat. My arguments are obsolete. Just a fool in legal life. To win the fight. I'm just a sovereign idiot. My defense will fail spectacularly. To be guilty is not my style. Arguing laws that ain't worthwhile. I object to every word. No sense in what you've heard. Legal logic hit the ground. Round and round, lost and found.
That's always something. How many feet drop?
Just a sovereign idiot.
Well, actually, it goes on.
To be guilty is not my style. Arguing laws that ain't worthwhile. I object to every word. No sense in what you've heard. Legal logic hit the ground. Round and round, lost and found. I'm just a sovereign idiot. My defense will fail spectacularly. To be guilty is not my style. Arguing laws that ain't worthwhile. In the courtroom standing proud. In a fog but being loud. Pointless battles in my head. Stuck in rules I don't understand.
Just there. This stuff, how long have you been? First time you came here, first time ever you came to Wake Up, 3 days.
I came in June.
To Wayne County?
Yes.
Not deep,
That's where I-
not Troy.
That's when you got arrested.
Yes, it's in June, June 8th, I got arrested.
Yeah, 2 miles. I'm waiting.
But I thought they could run this stuff concurrent.
That's. Get the little gauges.
What's going on? They back in chambers hashing this out?
Like 32 around or something, 33 miles.
Is that her? Is that Tubb sitting out there?
Yeah. It's going in archery club.
That's weird.
It's real nice. It's huge.
No, that's a different lady.
Long distance, you have no range for long distance, big short. This clubhouse.
Yeah, we better wash it off.
Okay.
Down at the draw.
Then what the hell are they doing?
300 drug range.
Do you have an ex parte conversation with the prosecutor? That doesn't make sense.
It's like a 7-2. It's like a law building. It's like it's all like for all 4 seasons. So you like fall, winter, and it's freezing out. You're in like a building, it has big openings, you can shoot out, it has a fire, police and stuff, and it keeps nice and warm. It's nice. Thank you.
So we're there.
No, only 2 days here and there. Thanks.
Police from Windsor.
So you got 1, 2.
Standby lawyer would make all the sense in the world. Good point.
Carry their service one.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's our crazy. That is weird.
So they gotta come over here.
Florida. 3,
Oh,
6.
Well, probably what they're.
Here.
Hey, you do. I don't pay attention.
You got a total of 13 days.
Okay, well, can we run?
Is this
that
your
for
first time on the
concurrent?
channel?
So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna tell the judge you have a total of 13 days, Joe. But let's say you get 30 days, you have 2 years probation. Let's just say you gotta do another 17 days. And then, your probation. They confirmed it's 13 days.
13 days?
Yes, because she.
Wait, why don't you come on back?
I'm coming.
They aren't aware of Vlog Talk yet?
Everybody to go to jail. I take breath away from their family.
I know your family lives, so. We've all been at least once or twice. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't think that. I don't think so either.
The change gonna come. Yes, it is.
How many days credit did he say?
13.
13 days?
But I'm wondering where they concurring, cause I've been 7 months in Battle Creek for no reason, for a false charge that they just dropped. It's all crazy. The change gonna come though, cause it's been too hard to live.
I'm here for it.
And I'm not afraid of none of this, or to die. One thing I know is
You have too
God,
much stuff in the back of your car. What do you got all that stuff back there for?
I have 8 children and I got my
Oh, all
own.
the other papers and stuff. I should have had all that stuff.
Yes, I should.
I would ride dirty beside it before I did that.
Listen.
This is too
It
obvious.
has to let you know that I don't operate in
Cops don't
commerce.
want cops drive by and they see like shit.
I've
back
been
here.
doing that for a whole year now, and nobody bothered me. You know the only reason why they bother me? Let's tell the truth. The reason why they bother me is because Battle Creek called them and told them, I have a
Keep an eye
warrant
out
for
for
that. Exactly. They didn't even ask.
Is it
my
bad? I
name.
want this to
know
blow
what's
up.
going on. I'm not a fool.
I want to see the video from the chase car.
Freak no good. Freak no good.
Real quick.
Yes.
I want a St. Patrick's Day SovCit trial.
Yeah.
No, because that's all of the judges, like,
Yeah. Because she already pled,
yeah.
and then that will go into place. Yeah.
This is slime. What called bird?
Hey. It's just fine.
Okay, we're getting back in session here. I can put my thinking cap back on.
I'm working on it. Odyssey is moving at
Okay,
turtle speeds.
all right.
Rita, are you able to pull up the register of actions on this?
Yeah.
Odyssey just isn't loading. Okay.
Yeah, but I've been pretty silent.
You need to find out what you got. Yeah.
Number one, know what I'm saying? Number one, know what I'm saying? We all gonna talk with my crew. Number one, know what I'm saying? Number one, know what I'm saying?
Well, this, this one, I'm trying to go right to.
Who's his attorney?
That's
Who's his attorney? You're not his attorney, right? You're the prosecutor.
No, no, I'm an attorney.
You're his attorney? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
You must get a lot, we're allowed to go now.
No. Yeah.
Do you know if bond was ever addressed? There's any order in there?
It was a while back when. The jury.
Yeah, but then.
She's on the-
Was it 10,000?
Yeah, when was it remanded?
It's.
I know she was in June and
Yeah.
July and then 24. We had her. We take her all the time.
Oh, Frank Murphy over there. Cause that was before.
Yeah.
Okay.
When did?
Like saying like 12, 13 people. I was like, no bill.
Well, Michael just passed away.
Yeah. On weekend.
In July, she was really bad for the museum.
At that point. Okay.
Roseanne, she was never put on remand when she was on there in Calhoun County.
Yeah, I don't know.
That should have been.
Do you know what your tether or your bond is in Calhoun?
They just dropped my case in Calhoun. They had a kidnapping case. And it was, they revoked the bond because of the kidnapping case. The other case.
When did they revoke the bond?
In August.
She said her bond was revoked in Calhoun in August. Her bond was revoked in Calhoun. So when it's revoked.
No, it was no remand.
Well, when your bond is revoked, that is remand. Once it's
But
revoked.
he's supposed to have a reinstated because the new charges dropped.
Did they ever reinstate it?
Hell if I know, I haven't
February 22nd
seen
was the
it.
day that the charges got dropped.
It's the
Well,
first
they didn't
time.
get dropped. Did you take a plea? Cause they were sentencing you.
That's for the welfare fraud.
Oh.
I was streaming Vann when this thing, when I was told about this thing.
Can be welfare fraud. The father never lived in a home with me. He was my care provider. I was paralyzed waist down. So he took over the lead 2 children. And I was trying to explain that to her. She made us some kind of thing where we pay $2,500 a piece.
The prosecutor in Calhoun?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we agreed to pay the $2,500. And that's all I was supposed to pay. But because
It's cute,
of
isn't
the
it?
kidnapping charges, competency and all that.
Yeah.
I've been in there for 7 months for no reason.
Then she would.
Judge or do some administrative stuff or something.
You can still, I don't know what his plans are at, Dr.
That's why I was asking if he may run it concurrent.
No, I'm talking about things, I mean, if somebody-
When things like that happen, I think the courts have to communicate. So Calhoun, they both would have to agree, Vann and
But
Calhoun.
we just want to jury and talk.
And that's what they do, right?
So off the July date.
I think it's July.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here, you need this back?
Still around.
No, no. Okay.
I can speak to both council.
Yeah. We said July 2nd or July 8th.
July 2nd. We'll go back to that.
Okay.
July 2nd.
Yeah, she didn't get found over there. That's still July 8th.
Okay.
Right. And he went to Judge Evans.
Oh, Father God, motherfucker.
You leave him alone?
Yeah, I gotta go. I remember even in the parking lot all the time. There's a homeless guy sleeping back inside. Did I see? He left her. You guys started the homeless guy back.
You are.
You are an angry man. Always an angry.
You got 5 minutes, but stuff I gotta do. Best I can.
I got you.
There were drugs involved that were given to me that ended up being glue. Like I smoked some glue and stuff. I thought I was smoking crack.
Let's go. You didn't say the cat jumped on his knee. Sit down and shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Cat jumped on his knee. 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 Cat jumped on his knee.
I ain't chasing the time. I was in the corner. A parent yelled. There's a guy out there. I go in the hallway. Yeah, like,
Dave, that's his first.
yeah. He was by a team score. I started chasing. Took off down that hallway to the back and chased him down. But he was kind of wild. Yeah, you do that. Oh, it's good. It's bad. Do you want something? Stairwell. It's hard. I would go to the church next week.
Mr. Shorts.
They're the only one I ever had. This is.
I do love it. It's a pure genius from Kelly.
Yeah.
So the judge has the power to do what's called the terms is what he would sentence you to if you plead guilty. So you plead guilty to all 3 charges. They will give you 7 months in jail, but it's 7 months credit. So when you date your sentence, you would be released from Lincoln. And that would be the end of it. So there we go. So do you understand what a cons evaluation is? It's where a judge can sentence certain facts, take all that into consideration.
All right, while we're waiting on this, let's go ahead and call this post-conviction matter.
Oh, sweet Jesus. 7 months in jail?
If you plead guilty. So you would plead,
I waited for this and then they call another case.
you would plead guilty for the hearing the concealed and all of that.
Because I didn't want to miss anything. All right.
Would sentence you to 7 months in jail with 7 months time served. And this is all gonna go away because it's only gonna be that, and then once you're sentenced, which should be in a couple of weeks.
Okay, let's call it.
Calling case one
From Wayne
700940201.
County. I don't know what Calhoun is.
The people of the state of Michigan versus DeShante Dion Sutton. This matter is scheduled today for a post-conviction. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor, Elena, or afternoon, Your Honor, Elena Rozak on behalf of the people, P78815.
For the record, Your Honor, Kelly Collins, P73222 from Project Clean Slate, on behalf of the defendant DeShante Sutton, who's present on Zoom. Mr. Sutton, would you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
Ready?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Is she gonna be accepting that?
Yes, she
Because we need
does.
to fill something out and have her sign it if she is.
Right, she just wants, if Your Honor could put the Cobbs on the record.
Okay, well, I was gonna put it on the
Wah,
form.
wah, wah.
Okay.
I mean,
Let's go.
yeah, why don't we fill that out and if
No St.
she
Patrick's
agrees
Day
with it,
trial.
sign it, okay?
Okay, we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
7 months, but she's been in jail forever. So is that time served?
Everything I told you, you'll see it, right?
Well, I don't think it has the Cobbs on it, does it?
Do you want to write it or do you?
Oh,
Yeah, I can write it.
Okay.
Thank you.
No.
I know. Okay. Yes. What did I do about it?
Oh, I'm saying. You don't listen. So you go.
I'm trying to put that on. I do not have power. Okay. Here.
Just thought I asked, I had to be financial.
I understand.
Well, we had a dance party, which is nice.
That's it.
So that'll be at your
That'll
sentence.
be at sentencing, but if this doesn't happen, you can withdraw the plea. That's what the Cobbs, right?
So do I.
So at sentencing, it'll be 7 months time sober. You understand?
Well, it looks like that's what we got. Looks like our SovCit took a deal. Thanks, Alyssa. So we had some fun. I started this by streaming Vann. I end up with the SovCit. It was fun for a little while, and then we had a lot of waiting around for standby counsel to take care of it back in chambers, basically. What are you gonna do? I am sad, Aaron. I wanted that video. I wanted a St. Patrick's Day treat. But no such luck. No such luck. We still got some good SovCit stupid for the day. Always good to get a nice healthy dose of SovCit stupid for the day. All right. That's all I got for you. Thank y'all for coming out. We got resolution. I'll always get complaints, but the worst one is when there's no resolution. There's resolution. She took a deal. She wanted to make sure that the judge was going to do it. But basically everyone agrees. If you're asking for that, you're done. All right. Thank y'all for coming on. I appreciate it. See you soon.